Hey chat, how's it going? How's everybody doing today? Yes, there's a stream. It's a real live stream. It's not model kits. It's not building computers. It's not Star Citizen. It's Star Trek. License slander. I did actually almost stream yesterday. I was really tired. Work's been horrible. But that's fine. 'Cause it's work. Hey! So welcome everyone who's not at Anime Expo for episode 9 of Star Trek Axiom. Exclamation point STA in the chat. You get notified late. Hey, that blame Twitch, alright? Hey Backdraft, what's up? We got people in the chat. Hope everybody's ready. Now we're gonna find out when we're not going after trying to become saviors or breaking the Prime Directive. More opportunities to break the Prime Directive. Woo! We're gonna see what we get up to on the other side of Romulan space. And I think, as cozy as this music is, without further ado, we're gonna get started. So sit back and enjoy. And let me switch over. Boop, boop. There, alright, now we're unmuted. Welcome everybody to Star Trek Axiom.
Hi, everybody.
Take it away.
Alrighty. Alright, we start again in Syric's quarters. I am headed out to my new posting. Graka said as she finished dressing. Syric's face did not move. I cannot stress enough the need for subtlety here. You cannot push them. Give the failure equation time to work. You have seen the report on the Doug. You saw how bad it went, and they have yet to arrive at the station. Graka scowled at him. I saw the report. I also saw they had 0 reported dead. The longer they live, the longer everything we have worked for is threatened. I could just, Cyric cut her off. Give them a reason to destroy the Accord, a way to bring us down without exposing it. Any attempts outside the range of what is legal will look suspicious considering what the crew has been through. Silence fell upon the room. Graka changed the subject. What about the female? She escaped the station. End your capture. The Cyric did not bat an eye. Indeed, only confirming my suspicions, she was working with Anaphis the entire time, and now her self-extraction has shown that to the rest of the Federation. Cynthia Davros has only expedited the process of her court-martial, as well as extended it to making herself a traitor and a criminal. No one would listen to her at this point. Graka turned to walk to the door, but Cyric stopped her with a hand on her arm. I trust you understand the situation. Graka's eyes narrowed. They went down to the hand upon her arm, and Sirik actually released it nervously. She then returned her gaze to his eyes. I may understand the situation better than you. All right, welcome to Star Trek Axiom. Hi, everybody. Don't everybody look too excited to be here. All right, so at this point, we are going to start with Tobin. Tobin, you guys continued back on your trail to the station, kind of avoiding the Doug. You're about a day out from the station, like this is the final travel day. But Backwater, the doctor, has asked for a one-on-one private conversation with you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now on the blah, 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 on the bridge, there's everybody there is except for Narc. Not because he's being bad, just because it's not his shift currently.
This time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will schedule a meeting and go presumably one-on-one time. Yeah. You can come up to the no, I'm gonna go down to sick bay
Okay.
to his
All right.
office.
All right. You get okay. So Lenra has the helm.
Yep.
You head down to sick bay. You get to sick bay. Backwater kind of looks up and sees you. Oh, Captain. You know, I could have came to you. It would have been no problem.
It's been quiet. Figure I could walk around a bit.
Don't jinx it, Captain. Don't jinx it. Look, I got something rather sensitive to talk to you about in my office, if you don't mind.
Uh,
Um,
you don't usually call to, on anyone for a meeting. I figured this was serious, so sure, let's go. Let's talk.
all right, you guys go into his kind of like little doctor's area. I mean, they don't really have offices because you're a smaller ship. Like he's got a big sick bay, and then he's got kind of like a partitioned off, kind of closed in area to talk to people. And you sit down, and he goes, "All right, well, you know, I just finished up doing all the physical examinations of the three people the three crewmen who ended up on the Doug ship. I just wanted to." Standard protocol that once they get back, we have to give them the once over.
Of course.
Lenra and Narc, all systems go, all systems nominal for them. They came out clean bill of health, no problem. But it's Steven Tinkers I need to talk to you about.
All right.
I haven't talked to him about this yet, and that's why I wanted to meet with you privately about it because this is kind of a violation. I should really be talking to him first, but I'm not quite sure what to do on this. You see, it came back with some irregularities in his genetic codes.
Well, he did find the ability to speak to them, according to his how it ever reported. That's not there was inevitably going to be something involved. Um, how so
Yeah,
irregularities?
I'm not quite sure. I'm still examining it. I mean, we're kind of in uncharted territories here, and this lab is not exactly the best. However, I don't know. Best I can figure, Steven Tinkers, when the transporter came in, somehow it didn't touch Narc and it didn't touch Lenra. So I can only hypothesize here. But something about his human DNA is very close to the Fey DNA, and I think they maybe used they used their transporters to kind of like modify their own genetic codes. I think when he teleported over, he got some of that. Like the system automatically does it.
Hmm.
I don't know. We let the Doug go, and we never really looked at their ships, which I totally understand. That was kind of a hotbed, but without further examination, I can only guess because that's the only thing. That's the only factor that changed for him. I
Hmm.
asked him rigorously about his experience over there. He wasn't cut. He wasn't damaged. He suffered no extra injuries unless there was some sort of disease that only affected human DNA over there, which is possible as well, considering that's what the Doug said the Fae died of. Either way, one of those two things happened, and that's what's giving him the ability to speak the Doug language. But I don't know. I haven't reported this yet. I do feel as though I don't know. This might be. I don't know what you want to do about it, Captain,
Well,
because you know how people feel about genetic modifications.
yeah, well, Doctor, the what I'm worried is that, as you said, they the previous inhabitants did all die of a disease that we don't have any information on. So if this is a hazard to the ship, uh, we have plenty of human crew members. So uh, keep me informed.
I mean,
We
if you want me
should.
to lock him down in quarantine, I can.
It's your as doctor. That's your decision on that. I would like to know if you can get any other information on this, but he'll have to probably stay on the ship when we dock. Just at this
Well,
point.
I'll do some more routine, exams on him. Just keep running tests. I'll just have him come in for whatever. Uh, Thing is, though, as far as disease goes, I don't know that he's got whatever them Fae got. Mainly because the Fae had been dead for a very long time. I doubt that that disease, if it wasn't feeding off the Doug, had anything in that vacuum to stay alive that long. The other thing is, I don't personally believe that we would have it. I feel like we'd all have it by now. He had, if this was a disease, he had it instantaneously upon going into that ship. So unless it spread in some other fashion, like I don't know. He hadn't, like I said, he had no cuts, no interior wounds, nothing like that. Disease just doesn't ring true to me,
Well,
given everything I know.
it was you're the doctor, doctor. We'll keep that under advisement and see if we can have an engineering team go check out the Doug ship uh once the sociology team figures out how to communicate with them a little bit
Yeah, that'll be
safer.
fun. That'll be real fun. That'll be real
That's
fun.
that is exobio exosocial's problem. We have our own tasks we're stuck with,
Fair enough.
but
Fair enough.
well, if it looks like it's going to be any kind of hindrance to his performance or risks to himself or anyone else, uh, you have my approval to take any steps needed to protect everyone. But until then, I think we'll let him. Well, there are questions about genetic, positive genetic modification. Would not be the first instance in this historically happening to
I
someone.
mean,
So
I gotta ask, between you and me, and this is why I wanted to talk to you alone. You know, I should probably send this in a report to Federation. You want me to leave this part out?
no, the side risks of interacting with other civilizations and craft are perfectly common. Now it's a risk we all take.
All right, no problem. No problem. I'll send it with the rest of our report. I'll have it ready for us when you all send your reports too.
All right, great.
Okay. At this point, back on the bridge, Lenra.
Mm-hmm.
There is a priority 1 message coming in from Federation. From Frontier
Okay.
1.
Frontier 1, on screen.
All right, it is Admiral Arn Anderson. He is a larger, kind of barrel-chested fellow, bald head, kind of jowly sort of guy, but still looks very intimidating and imposing. You've never actually met him. He just says, "Is like, hello, I'm speaking with the captain."
You're speaking with the first officer. Captain is dealing with another issue.
No problem whatsoever. We have I have a specific mission for you guys. I know you are on your way here to dock to get your orientation and everything, but we're going to need you to divert to take care of something, kind of an emergent situation. You guys are the only ones in the area.
Understood. What's the situation?
The USS Fabane, a science vessel that was doing some routine scans over a volcanic planet about 1 day's light year from you guys. We've lost contact, complete contact with it. We had a distress call from it. They had said they were under attack, and then they went dead. If there is hostile ships in the area, I can't stress enough how you guys are not to engage. However, this was a few hours ago, so we're hoping there's something salvageable there. If not, rescuing the people would be huge.
Understood. Understood, Admiral.
All right, I'm going to send over the coordinates now. Admiral out, and then he shuts off the communication.
Captain of the bridge.
You're being called to the bridge, Tobin.
Acknowledged. Well, I have to take care of this, so see what's going on. Carry on,
Okay.
Doctor. I'll see you. Head up
I
to the
forward
bridge.
the coordinates to the helm and the science station.
All
Sorry,
right.
what's that? Oh, what happened?
I forward the coordinates to both the helm and the science station.
Okay, cool. No problem. Ada starts chiming that in immediately. Just for the reference, you guys have not actually sent any of your reports on the Doug yet to anybody. Just want to make sure you all know that. You guys are like, this is like a day and a half out from the Doug incident. Okay. All right. So you guys start heading towards the coordinates, or are you waiting for the captain to get there?
We're heading towards the coordinates. This is just sort of one of those, get the captain up here, get him briefed so we're ready once we actually get there.
All right. Tobin comes onto the bridge.
Captain, we receive a prior one transmission from the station. We're being diverted to search for the USS Fabin.
This is Fabin. I wasn't
It's a
aware of
science
any other
vessel.
ships in the. We supposed to be the first ship in this area sent out? What's?
As far as I know, no, but I think we were the first ship arriving to the station. Fabin was on a surveying mission of a volcanic planet. Last distress call they got was it was under attack. But
Admiral said that was a few hours ago.
yeah,
That's. Well, not exactly a combat vessel.
we've been told to avoid conflict if possible. We're mostly there for rescue if capable.
Do we have anything on long range scans yet?
No. We're gonna switch to Nick. Narc. Are you you're doing your normal thing with? Are you gonna go to your normal meeting with T-Rex?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. You head in. She's training, and just like doing a normal thing that she does. Usually, she gets there a little bit before you, like an hour before you, and just does some of the harder stuff before you get there. She doesn't notice your presence first. But is there anything specifically special you wanted to do at this training session with her or talk to her about? She just turns around and sees you and goes, "Ah, all right, you're here."
I guess nothing specifically this time.
Okay.
Just pretty much the normal situation, I think.
Okay.
It's
She just
because we just like we just had that incident a couple days ago. Um, so yeah, this is pretty much routine. It's like just showing up at your regular uh cycling class or whatever,
right.
where you're just like,
Exactly.
okay, you get your water bottle, you do cycling. What is it called now? Spinning or something? Yeah,
Spinning. Right.
spinning has nothing to do with spinning wheels and thread or anything like that.
Right, right. She just goes through the normal stuff with you. She shows you a few more moves. You guys work up a nice sweat, and then that's it. And then she asks you about the Doug if you got to use any of your skills.
Um, hmm. Fortunately, no.
That's fine. That's totally fine. They're very small. I don't know how you'd use it anyway, but that's fine. So you guys just go through the motion, nothing report, and then you're done. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't have anything special you wanted to do in this specific scene. All right. You guys are about to get to the. Do you go to the bridge afterwards?
Yeah, hit the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually there is something I need to bring up with
Sure.
one of the commanding officers, but I'll do that at
Okay.
another point. I'm gonna go to whatever showering type situation we've got, and then get dressed, head to the bridge, start my shift.
The thing that you want to bring up, you have some time. You guys are a day away. Like you're the same amount of travel away from this planet and the incident that you're not even quite aware of. So if you want to speak with a commanding officer, pick one and go to it.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna head to Backwater then.
Oh, okay. All right. He's just in the med station, just doing some tests and stuff, running some when you come in.
Okay.
Oh, Narc. I don't see you down here much. What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
So I've got a request about the sonic shower situation. As you know, I have incredibly acute hearing, and the sonic showers are sonic. And even though the frequencies that they use are far outside of the spectrum of most life forms, being an exceedingly, you know, uh, virile Ferengi in the lobes department, I'm requesting medical clemency or whatever it is, so that I can get a specific type of non-sonic shower installed in my quarters, or to have something converted, like the no longer in use because we're a tow ship cetacean department, to actually take some type of swamp bath in.
All right. That is one hell of a request, but I don't want you to be in pain every time you got to clean yourself. So, yeah, let me talk to that weird pirate dude and see if we can't rig something up for you.
Excellent. Did you say pirate?
Yeah, the engineer guy with the
You
funny
mean
hat.
like a Ryan pirate?
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Sometimes
Like
I forget I'm
Nausicaan?
talking
Like Nausicaan
aliens.
pirates?
Yeah. No. Like
Oh,
old
okay.
Earth pirates.
Like Lithian pirates?
Nah. Like
Oh,
like I
okay.
got a parrot pirate. Like that kind of pirate. Like old Earth pirates. Old Earth pirates. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But
Never
yeah,
heard of it.
that is the problem here is you never heard of it and I mentioned it. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Well, I'll try to rig something up for you, Narc. I appreciate you saying something. Give me
Thank
a little
you.
bit of time on that one, though.
Oh, sure. I understand that you're very busy medicizing. I don't know what you do. I do science.
I like to think I do science too.
I'm sure you do.
All right. So yeah. So you go about your duties. You go back to the bridge. You
Mhm.
get filled in on the situation. You guys arrive at the planet, or you wanted long range scans. Somebody give me a sense. Who's doing sensor rolls?
I
I
think
got the ship.
Yeah, I
yes, I
think
think
it's
that's
Sure you
either me
do.
or that's gonna be
it'll be
Mark.
whoever that is. So probably, I guess.
I mean, I'm on the bridge, so probably me.
Okay.
Mhm.
We're gonna do.
That's also one of those things that I didn't ever quite understand. Sometimes scanning is done by tactical, and sometimes it's done by con, and sometimes it's just
I
interesting.
I
Well,
always
it's
look at it. I always look at it as like if the security guy is doing the scans, he's trying to figure out like weapon capabilities and shields and structural stuff. Whereas if the science person is doing the scans, they're looking for something else, something science related, life signs or communication.
Definitely has
stuff
nothing
like
to do with minimum number of lines per episode.
no,
that.
nope.
It's either
Wait.
minimum number of lines. The way I always viewed it's sort of triple redundancy. You had all three departments looking because they all kind of have the same information coming in. It's just who was able to interpret it fastest.
He was looking for what? Yeah.
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 All right. What
And
am I
some
rolling?
people used up all their lines earlier in the episode.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had to give Worf something to do besides being thrown off over the console.
Wait,
He's so good at it, though.
Brett Spiner's on vacation today? Have Worf do it.
All right. Yeah, weird.
Okay. So go ahead and do. What exactly are you scanning for?
I am scanning to see if there are any residuals of a battle. If there's any sort of, warp signatures, metallic debris, specifically
Or
duranium.
active. Active would be a problem, too.
Or active. But specifically like Federation metals like duranium and duranium alloys, because if there's some sort of debris, we can quickly figure out what happened.
Okay.
Any sort of plasma ionization or other sorts of typical sort of battle leftovers.
All right. Inside
Or
security.
Okay.
Looking for a battle. I get it.
And definitely no more time anomalies.
Oops.
I have no more time anomalies planned in the first season. Just saying that right now.
All right. Can I use constantly watching, by the way?
Yes.
All right. What is my target number?
Your target number is the number
How
of
many
successes.
successes?
One. Just one. It's the easy one.
All right.
Is something exploding currently?
Is it though? So technically, we gained a momentum because I reduced the difficulty by one.
Ship also had succeeded on the roll, so
Okay.
Hey, that's nice.
All right. So you're gonna get a little bit more than just the battle. Okay. So there are signs of a battle.
Right.
However, there are no sign. There's signs of Federation phaser fire.
Okay.
Federation photon fire.
Sure.
There is signs of busted metal and broken metal. But there is also a strange signal still emanating from that area. It is not a distress call. It is not a signal that has ever been registered by Federations, any Federation ship, any other. It is unknown, an unknown signal.
Right.
And it is pretty intense. for your ship to be picking it up on long range scanners. But there's signs of a battle before, but it's not still going on. So like this is all like ghost stuff. Like there was phaser fire, there was photon fire some time ago. There's no active fighting going on where you are headed.
All right, Captain, I'm picking up signs of a battle from at least several hours ago. Federation metallic debris as well as weapons fire, and there's currently some sort of subspace signal emanating from that area. The computer can't identify it, but we're picking it up all the way out here.
Commander, how long ago did the Admiral say they received a distress signal?
If we're here now, probably something like, what, 28 hours or something? Because they said it was several hours ago, and now it's been like a full day.
Sean.
It's I think they said about 7 hours prior.
And then it's been a day for us to get here, right? So it's been
Yeah.
so it's like something like the 20, 30 hours, like
It's been a while.
20, 30 hours.
It's about a day from where we are, but they.
No. You're almost there. You're just inside range of the long range scanners now.
Right.
It was a day from where you were before. Okay, little bit of time travel there while we were talking with Narc.
Got it.
Okay,
Got it.
So you're a few hours out.
Okay.
You just told us there wasn't time travel. Okay, never mind.
Look, we're
No
going at
fast
warp.
travel.
We're going at warp. Technically, we're arriving at our destination before we even leave. So,
Ooh.
Give or take.
Okay. Anything about what kind of signal that is?
Haven't picked up anything more specific on the sensors yet, besides a pretty strong energy source. It's got a pattern.
You were definitely tactically scanning this too. So like while you did really good on your tactical scan, I mean this your scan isn't gonna what you were looking for is not gonna tell you what it is. I would require another roll for you to try and.
Sure.
Con, are we getting any? Are there any further distress signals or communications?
So the only thing we've picked up is this some sort of subspace signal from that area. Like I said, the computer can't identify it. It does not appear to be any sort of known universal sort of distress signal. We probably need to. Hopefully, we can analyze it a little more to figure out what it is. Which I'm guessing falls to me, so I'm going to go ahead and roll again.
Well, Narc's there.
Oh, Narc's there.
Yeah, Narc's there. If you want Narc to roll, and that's slightly better.
I think
isn't there a way that
probably has fresh eyes on this?
Isn't there a way we can do like a like an assisted roll or something like that?
Yeah,
I know the ship can assist, but can other people assist?
Yeah, because like that's a common.
I've got
talent.
I've got collaboration science.
Yeah, that you specifically have the ability to do that.
Yeah, so basically, when you assist, you roll one die.
Okay.
To assist whoever's assisting rolls one die in addition.
Stop, collaborate, and science.
All right.
Actually, there would be more of stop, science, and listen.
What do I? All right, so I'm probably going to assist Nick with the results of my previous scan.
Okay.
What is my target number? Is this insight?
It would be the same. It would be the same as whatever Nick's is.
Nick's is going to be 2 for this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and what am I rolling? What like insight and science or something, or
yes,
or just straight? Okay, insight and science.
Your assist is whatever you feel is appropriate in the situation. Mark. So if you want to put a tactical bent to it, you can add tactical. Yeah. If you want to try to science it, you can science it.
Okay, so I just do perform task. I've got my. Let's see. I'm going to use my advanced sensor operations for my focus.
I'm going to provide some security information, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Woohoo.
basically you it's
Oh,
probably your more
right.
ooh, hello.
Woof.
And the ship, because that's also helping. Let's see if it causes any problems, because that's a science.
All right,
Whatever.
so we asked the science to science the shit out of it.
Science. do your
That's
science.
critical.
Yeah,
So it
okay.
had 2 more
Holy
successes.
shit. We're going for how many?
2.
2.
So,
So we-
1, 2, 3, 6 successes total.
Oh,
Can we
woot.
buy down
Woot
threat
indeed.
with momentum?
We know everything that just happened, and how many micrometers everyone's nose hairs have grown in the last hour.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you everything I
Can I-
possibly
can I-
can.
Can I so I guess the way that I would have been trying to, since the information I had going into the scan was it doesn't currently match anything that he's familiar with in his tactical
Mhm.
scan, instead of trying to figure out what it is, can I just have like an algorithm, and with the roll, can we just quickly have the computer do an algorithm to figure out everything it isn't, and then basically kind of just narrow down, like, it's none of these things. Here's basically a list of the categorization of these different types of energy. So this is the only sort of gap remaining.
Okay. All right.
It's got to be like something in this band wave, or at least that's the only thing that we don't have good data on, and it's at this frequency and kind of this magnitude, or it's not at these, at least based on other stuff we have.
Okay. All right. So it's extremely powerful life sign, basically, like almost like a cloud of life sign. If you could do that, and it is being propelled into space in a strange way. It's hard to kind of describe it, but the best way, because you rolled so good, the best way you can figure it is it's almost like it's a form of communication. It is definitely a form of communication. You're not exactly sure what it is transmitting or what the words are, but it is a form of transmission, and it is literally like biological in origin. But it is so extremely powerful that it will mess with communication systems, transporter, and transporter modulation.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that to the captain, and then along with the caveat that my lobes are tingling in a bad way about this, and um, as far as I can tell, it probably wants us to leave. When I'm screaming really really loud, so much that it's affecting other people and other things, generally it's because I want to be left alone. So I think that the logical course of action is to leave wherever it's coming from as fast as we can.
Uh,
How close to the anomaly do we need to be before it starts interfering with our systems? Does it seem like it would have any impact on our tractor systems?
It's not that it's extremely powerful for a life sign. It is not so powerful that it'll like wipe out a planet-sized area. It's basically, from what you can understand, is the signal itself is big enough to encompass, I would say, like a ship,
Okay. So we could probably
like something the size of the Danielson, or maybe a little bit smaller.
yeah, that sounds.
we could get reasonably close without getting everything shut off right away.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no, and it's not going to shut you down. It's going to be more like a wall for you.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I think we've learned all we can here, Captain. It's probably good to turn and zip off to the next horizon.
I mean, tactically speaking, I think as long as we keep a kilometer between us and it or so, we probably have a pretty good chance of.
Dark, if there's one thing I've learned so far, it's that your feelings are usually correct. Unfortunately, we are also usually obligated to do the opposite of that. Helm, take us in a little short of our original destination, and ease us in on impulse.
Recommend yellow alert.
Yeah.
I had an idea.
That one.
Since there's a life sign that we scanned and found really far away, should I maybe scan for life signs like in the area? Like normal, big, really scary, probably life signs, like the normal kind that might be needing help.
Yeah,
bad idea.
and if you could find the ship or whatever attacked them, that would also be great.
I relay the coordinates of the debris that I found.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll for this. The life signs that you're getting is like a cloud, basically. Like think of it like a smoke screen. It would be very hard for you to read independent life signs within it because it basically gives off the same kind of signal.
Oh, I was sorry. I misinterpreted. So that massive life sign is still emanating from the there's no battle there, but the life
Mm-mm.
sign is emanating from right there. For some
Yeah.
reason I thought it had moved off. Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I get it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
Captain,
Alright.
I'm unable to scan or I'm unable to register any other individual life signs except for the one very, very big, ominous seeming one.
All right.
I'm sure it's not a collective or anything.
No,
You-
not some
My,
entity
my
that
therapist has
consumes
recommended
life or anything.
that I don't have to hear that term or it could cause me mental duress. Could we use a different term instead of anything involving collect
Commune?
Oh, that'll work. Yeah. That sounds
Probably
happy.
not a commune of cybernetic organisms.
No,
No.
probably not.
All right.
What, the Borg or Romulans?
So you guys come out of warp, and what you see is super horrifying. Basically, the Fabienne has been cut down to just the saucer dish. The neck itself has been basically like surgically cut, like so that there's just like the saucer is floating with half the neck on it. Whatever this did ruptured one of the you say them nacelles, nacelles,
That works.
ruptured one of those, which caused an explosion, which has the debris everywhere. But yeah, this thing is surgically cut like somebody took a katana and cut a ship in half, which is obviously size-wise impossible. But the saucer is just floating in space. Yeah, that's what you guys are seeing. The life sign is emanating from the saucer. You are in close range. If you want to come up with some other fancier ways to scan it and look at it, I will allow more rolls. But
Recommend raising shields, Captain.
We are at
We're at yellow alerts already, so shields are up.
Yeah, we're
Um,
yellow. Well, you know what? I don't know if. Yeah, we'll stay at yellow. So,
Who's our engineer or I know we don't do we have like an engineering station on the bridge with somebody there or do
oh
we
well,
just
we
No.
can
get
talk to
straight
engineering.
yeah, he's in
Go ahead,
engineering.
call engineering.
Okay.
Aether
just gonna-
is too excited for me to do the voice, I think.
I'm just gonna patch into engineering from my science station.
Okay.
Engineering, this is the bridge. Prepare to receive some information on the sensor scans that we received earlier, so that you can attempt to compensate for whatever type of energy output this thing is going to do.
Yar, I look at the shipwreck good, and I'll tell you what done happened to it.
Did you hear what I said?
I did indeed. I'll take a look at the data.
Excellent. I don't know what you meant before, but this is great news.
Our time to scan the scrolls to see what scullied this vessel and sent it to Davy
Lone.
Jones' locker.
A lone destroyed vessel be floating in the briny black. Oh,
mean-
sad day.
I need more pirates to say data.
Right?
That is the
Right.
best transition into
Oh
pirates.
man, I love it whenever he says anything like that. Like like phasers. Like that is all you need.
Phasers.
Okay, so what are you asking him to look up specifically?
So basically, I'm just taking the like the EKG reading, just like the general like spectrum readings that we got from the thing, and it's like, okay, this is the general this is what it looks like when you scan a lithium-ion battery. This is what it looks like when you scan a lithium-ion battery about to explode. This is the type
Okay.
of containment unit that you or containment um, field that you would need to prevent that explosion from having its radiation like get through, just so that
Okay.
if something starts to happen, and I don't know what, but if like the energy signature just grows immensely and explodes or something, that we're already potentially shielded, because since we're not
Okay.
familiar with this energy frequency or this type of energy, our shields are not ready to do anything about it.
You actually, like, right before he cuts off the comms, you hear him go, "Arr! What in the hell is that? Oh, sorry, still out," and then shuts it off as he sees the data about the life sign. However, Narc, I want to point something out to you specifically. The thing we spoke about your history.
Mm-hmm.
It looks exactly like this. This is what this looks like.
Just like this.
Not the pug. No, the pug is nice. What if that's what the aliens were? Like the worst aliens I came up with were pugs.
The pug. Oh no.
The thing that you have therapy over.
So you
That's
mean
what this looks like.
that's what the energy reading is?
No. The damage to the vessel.
Oh.
The cutting. It looks
Yes,
exactly like what happened.
then I'm definitely exactly going to do what I just did.
No, that's
Exactly,
fine.
exactly that.
I was like, I don't think he understands the similarities here.
No, I totally didn't. So yeah, good
Run
call out.
off the bridge.
Narc gained psychic powers and is now destroying ships from a distance. Great.
Captain.
That's season 2. That's season 2.
Captain. Captain.
Yes.
The last time I was on, it was there's. Can we go to your ready?
Because you're not technically allowed to talk about this.
Yeah. I have a. You know what? I have a pending important medical request that I need your attention on exactly right now.
Everybody on the bridge looks at Narc confused. Like,
I look
what?
at Narc.
Right now?
I just
I look
run
at Narc,
into
but I'm
the
not
like. I just run straight into the like meeting room closet and just right now.
I just imagine like Dark just like, oh, where's the label?
I just look at the captain and go, why do I have a feeling this is about the? Why do I have a feeling this is about the thing he constantly says he can't talk about, but he constantly reminds us that he can't talk about it.
What, that thing? The
Yeah,
thing we
it's
can't talk
probably
about?
that thing. Yeah,
Well, that thing never happened though.
Yeah,
I exactly. Well,
definitely never
Have fun,
happened
Captain.
ever.
Have
All
fun.
right. Number one, you have the bridge. We continue scanning, see if there are any non-threatening life signs aboard.
Guess that's on me.
understood.
All right. Let's go to Captain and Narc, and then I'll come back to you guys to do the scans.
Narc, what's going on?
Captain, there's a situation that requires immediate attention, and
Yes.
unfortunately, I so have you ever played Domjot?
No.
Okay, that's fine. You should play it with me sometime. I could teach you the rules. It would be very a lucrative learning experience for you. But in the game, sometimes you have to know the rules in order to understand enough of the rules to know that if you don't know some of the rules, you can get away with some of the things that you can't get away with if you know all of the rules. And if you don't come off as knowing all the rules, you can get away with this for enough time to get the advantage. In this situation, it's perhaps important for me to let you know that maybe I didn't actually attend every year of Starfleet Academy at Starfleet Academy headquarters in San Francisco on Earth. And there might have been some extension courses that I was participating in, perhaps theoretically. And if what my therapist says is accurate about saying some things that happened, but when you're talking about a different situation and those same events may have played out similarly, then it's not really letting into what you're not supposed to say because you're talking about something else, though it might be radically
Dark.
similar. Um, if we stay here, there's a chance that we might be cut in half into small pieces, and I might be the only one left, and then I might have to skip another 2 years of Starfleet Academy. Theoretically.
Uh,
Also, there's Romulans this time too, and I don't think that bodes well.
I
uh,
Oh, also, I'm having non-sonic showers installed so that I don't have to scream every time that I'm taking a bath.
Just a postscript there. We're gonna be murdered by.
I
unknown
was
death
wondering
aliens,
about
and I'm
that.
gonna have a new shower.
but we'll talk about that later. Um, Not if you can't tell me any more than that. Right. the 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 immediate panic is sufficient.
I was trying to nod, but I was terrified.
Right. If there's anything we can do that will protect,
There is one more thing I can tell you because it's hypothetical. If 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 the chain of command is followed to the letter, then most likely someone will be forced upon with a letter of resignation that might also end in them disappearing from everyone they know for quite a long time, maybe not forever. Um, yes.
Narc, is there anything about this that will help the ship and us get through this?
Um, do we have escape pods?
Do you trust the escape pods?
Trust is a very interesting thing.
Yes,
If the
it
escape
is.
pod works and I end up surviving again, yes.
Meanwhile, on the bridge, that's odd. I'm not detecting the escape pods. They must have forgot to install them during the remit.
They put them in backwards. What are they doing?
Oh,
They
no.
bolted all the covers down, not with the explosive kind.
Wrong
They're
bolt.
just tied to the back. You gotta
No. Actually, according to these scans, they added explosive bolts from the emergency sausage separation section of an old Constitution class.
Ah!
Under the driver's seat.
All right, we're gonna switch
Narc,
to the
are you
bridge.
going to be all right?
Okay.
I guess that depends. Well, historically speaking, hypothetically, theoretically, based on potential previous events, I would, as long as everybody else isn't.
I'm gonna be the only one that's all right.
Hopefully that won't come to it. If there's anything you can tell me, go ahead. But
it's not my fault. And then I just run out of the room.
That's fair.
All right. We're going to switch to the bridge while that's going on. What do you guys want to scan for? Look at? Do? While they're having their tete-a-tete.
I've got two things I want to look for. The first one is I want to see if there are any individual life sign. Now that we're within a kilometer or so of the ship, we can bring a much wider array of short range sensors onto it.
Yeah.
Am I detecting any sort of motion inside the ship?
Oh, motion. Okay.
Motion inside the ship.
All right, I'm gonna give you. Okay, go ahead.
Well, and then the second thing is I want to see if there's, it's a very strong life sign. I'm wondering if there's any sort of repeatable pattern in the energy readings we're getting. With a specialty in xenolinguistics, there may be a way to reinterpret it through the lens of communication.
All right. Well, the first one's going to be 2 successes, and we're going to have you roll. Why did I do that? Okay. And we're going to have you roll insight and science. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put 2
Ship assist.
I'm going to go and put 1 momentum into it.
Okay.
So 3 dice. Yay! All right, we get a momentum back. All right, 3 successes.
Wow. Okay. You guys are rolling good tonight.
We're gonna need it.
You get there's definitely, you can't pin them down because of this life sign thing, but you can definitely, there are multiple life signs on the ship through motion. You're catching motion. There are motion on the ship. You're detecting anywhere between, I'd say anywhere between 10 and 20 moving life signs on the ship. They're not moving a ton, but they're moving.
Right.
And it's very hard to triangulate their location as well.
What was the original crew complement of the ship?
It's a science vessel,
So not
like
not too
a
many.
smaller science vessel, so not a lot.
Okay. Commander, I'm detecting.
You're assuming engineering's no longer with us, but
Captain, I'm detecting actual multiple signs of motion on the other ship in the saucer section. I can't pinpoint their location precisely, but anywhere from 10 to 20 individual individual sources of motion have been detected on the saucer section. I don't know if that's the crew or this other thing, but we're getting physical signs of motion on the ship.
Okay.
Tobin's not there. I'm
Not
assuming
yet.
he's talking to Lenra.
Yeah.
Tobin's still talking with Nick. So
Problem is we don't know what the other signal is, and I'm hesitant to open hailing frequencies to the other ship.
Speaking of which, let me try and run an analysis on it.
all right, now you're looking for the linguistics one?
Yeah.
You're gonna need 4 successes on that.
Yeah. All right. What am I
This is
using?
pretty tough.
Sure.
What are you using? You are going to be using reason and science.
Yeah.
The ship is going to use computers and science too.
And I'm not there to help.
I'm going to use my xenolinguistics focus.
Nice.
Okay.
So I got that ship. I'm going to spend.
Nope, does not help. Doesn't hinder, but doesn't help.
I'm going to blow 3 momentum on this one.
Jesus. Okay.
Woohoo! That didn't go well.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry, guys.
Up, ship explodes. We're done.
They said, "Come over here. We've got cookies."
Marking up the threat twice.
Listen, don't definitely open all the windows and listen really hard.
I'm just gonna.
The warp cell explodes.
Fly over there.
No, he's just
Plasma
analyzing.
relay
Suddenly,
explodes.
suddenly, inadvertently, remote accesses the other ship and opens up all the airlocks.
Well, rescue mission's complete.
Download
done.
incoming alien virus. What's this button do?
Let me
The
just go to
surrendered
this report and type in no survivors.
There's no chance of contamination if there's nothing left. I call that a win.
Suddenly, Borg cube.
Yeah.
Nope, can't find anything in the signal.
Yeah, nothing. It's a big
Nope.
it's a big life signal. You know it's communicating. That's it.
Sorry, guys. I'll stop.
I'll stop.
That's
All right. So Tobin and Narc return to the bridge. I think, unless Narc ran out of the captain's thing and then just like flailed
just
into
kept
the
running.
nothingness. Yeah, I don't know, but he said he ran out. So
Running
I'm
happened
assuming
and
you're back on the
continues.
bridge, Narc.
Yep, I just went back to my science station,
Okay.
and then when
All
he
right,
comes
cool.
back, I'm just like, thanks. I'll put in that requisition for soap.
Yeah.
Big wink on the soap.
Oh boy.
Yes.
All right, status report.
We've detected movement on the sausage section of multiple life forms, but nothing pretty much else.
We can't confirm that they're life signs, but there were anywhere from 10 to 20 individual physical signs of motion on the other ship. Not a lot, but we're picking up vibrations through 3 layers of hull. So
Yeah, that's. You're able to clarify that it was. It seemed to be. Some form of motion, not just ship breaking up or other mechanical, just any motion.
it definitely registered as physical motion. It wasn't just energy fluctuations. It did not appear to be any sort of large mechanical activity. That would have been more of a sort of ship-wide effect. These were definitely localized, small, physical motions.
Right.
Dozens and a half range.
I don't suppose we can get any closer safely.
We can't exactly beam aboard.
Yeah. Engineering, have you had any luck with the shields? That signal?
I mean, he's like, yeah. Or I don't think the signal's gonna hurt us there, Captain. Just saying. Everything I'm looking at doesn't seem to be a weapon.
Captain, since we have a good amount of data on the current situation and the ship in front of us, requesting permission to redirect sensors to long-range scans, just continuous long-range scans, just all over, just in every direction, but very long range, especially anything that might be coming this direction, specifically anything coming this direction. Maybe it's looking for me. Can I get permission, Captain?
You know what, Ark? Yes. At the moment, we don't have any shuttlecraft. We have a shuttlecraft, don't we?
We have a couple shuttlecraft. Can we try hailing the ship first, Captain? See if anyone is still aboard.
I have an idea. How about we use our deflector dish to boost our communication signal specifically to the comm badges and not to the actual main ship communication system?
Reasonable.
slow turn to narc. Like, that is oddly specific.
Well, if the energy field has taken over the ship and is in control of that sort of level of communications, going to specific localized communicators is probably actually not a bad idea.
Also, if
True.
something like this was going on and somebody was hiding in a closet, I don't know why I would be hiding in a closet. I mean, I don't know why they would be hiding in a closet, but it would be easier to get to your comm badge quietly than to have to get to a console. Them, not me.
We can do it, Captain, if that's what you want.
Would this preclude any normal hailing, or is it a secondary option?
Ada leans over to Tinkers and whispers, I feel like there's like a whole second conversation going on whenever Narc talks, and I'm not exactly sure. And then Tinkers leans over and goes, yeah, he's a complicated dude, man. Complicated dude, that Narc. Best friend. So what did you ask about the hailing?
Meanwhile on the ship, Tinkers.
So, Captain, we can do both. I mean, we would send out a direct communication packet to individualized comm badges, and that does not preclude the general standardized wideband hailing.
All right, give me for the hailing to the communicators, just to make sure you can do it. Narc, go ahead and give me a.
Please let Narc do this one.
Yeah, Narc's doing it. It was his idea. We're gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it control, and I'm gonna say science.
Okay. I'm gonna use my communications engineering focus.
Okay. I can't hear you, Sean.
So that's what the ship's probably going to assist with is communications engineering.
2 successes, and it was complicated.
1 success from the ship.
Well,
2 successes and it was complicated.
3 total.
3 successes.
And it was complicated.
3 successes and a complication.
Skill roll status. It's complicated.
Okay. All right. All right.
This is Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. God damn it! No more time travel.
All right. Okay. So at this point, you're able to do it. I have the complication in my head. I'm not going to tell you what it is till it happens. So you were able to do it.
I just patched that over to the captain's console so he can, just directly communicate with them like he does like in the normal away team. I just hand it over to his station. I've established direct communication with the comm badges, Captain. If anybody's out there that can still reach their comm badge from their hiding space in the closet, then they can hear you. And I don't know if they'll respond, though. They might have to whisper, considering they don't want to blow their cover in their hiding spot in the closet.
That was always kind of out of character. There's always kind of a question of the open mic communicators. Hi, what's going on?
Jeez, how do you put this thing on vibrate?
How are you doing on that clandestine mission? God damn it!
Yar, ask Data how you put it on vibrate.
Oh my!
Oh boy!
Hey, all right. Woo.
I made a robot that could bang.
What's the point of a robot that can't bang?
I mean,
vacuums your floors, I guess. That's it.
Oh boy!
I just
And
meant he's
how?
a science and communications officer, and he would be very adept. Forget it.
Well, you meant
Fully
that. I was talking
functional.
about the dick.
Fully functional.
Actually, in that case, I think Tasha was the only one with the vacuum setting. I mean,
It's getting dirty.
Oh, all right.
Getting it back into the thing. Do you transmit to them through this way?
This is Captain Tobin Wall, the USS Danielson. Is anyone available? Please respond.
The life sign goes away. The giant life sign stops as soon as he transmits. Lip, it stops. Like
Captain
it cuts
Lee.
off and it just goes away.
Just lost all sign of the enormous life sign. Am I still picking up motion on the ship?
You are. It is about 11 people.
I'm picking up.
Sorry, 12 people.
I'm picking up
No,
a
wait,
dozen.
11 people. No, wait, 11 people. There's something weird tricky going here.
Somewhere between 11 and
Bob
12
between.
people now on the ship. The sign isn't steady, but I'm definitely picking up life signs now.
You get a whisper, like a real low whisper. Please stop talking to me through this. Please. My name is Ensign Sally Siegel. Please stop talking to me through this. It'll find me. It hears really good.
Recommend.
Can't we lock onto that transport room? Can you lock onto that signal?
Without question. Now that the life sign's down.
Recommend we beam them into isolation bay, sir. Whatever is on that ship, I don't want to bring it with them accidentally.
Dark, do you have any strange feelings about that?
Sorry, Captain. What's that? I was considering how to find a place to cower.
We are considering beaming the survivors aboard our ship. I recommended putting them in isolation while we try and determine that if anything is coming with them or not.
One way or another, I think that the fastest we can make a decision and act on that decision is as important as not acting on that decision and just leaving. We could just leave anyways.
Transport
Two
But we
life
should
signs
make a
go away.
decision and leave.
Sir, we just lost 2 life signs.
2 life signs go away.
Transport room. I want all those signals on this vessel as quickly as possible, but beam them in isolation, please. Security team.
We can use cargo bay 3 for that.
Yeah, security medical to cargo bay 3.
On it, Captain. I radio all the security that's on duty. Come to cargo bay 3.
Okay.
All right, when
All right.
everyone's
Great.
on, when
We
they're
all
all,
survived. I think we should leave.
when they're all on board, I want red alert, and let's
All
keep
right.
those scans going.
They do a mass beam aboard. Let me do a quick roll for something.
Well, we got 7 out of 9, and 3 of them don't look so good.
You gotta wait a season until they get 7 of 9 to make up better. It's okay.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. That didn't work anyway.
And outfit you can breathe in.
Hey man, we gotta do something about the ratings. maybe not every demand.
All right. You guys start to beam them over. You lose another one. Just done. And then you audibly hear a scream over your communicator, your communicators, from the isolation bay.
How long until I took off running.
Yeah, you'll be there very soon. I'm not exactly sure where the isolation be. We're gonna for storyline.
But
It's around the corner.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, we don't have that many floors.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
cargo bay is basically just behind the bridge and like 2 floors down, effectively.
All right.
Slide down the steps.
Yeah, you're sprinting as fast as you can, just like, oh my god. You hear another scream. There's still screaming going on. There's all sorts of terrible stuff. You're sprinting there. Are you calling anybody else or just you?
Yeah, I radioed all
Okay.
on duty security personnel report to cargo bay 3.
We really only have one. Well, no, we have 2 security teams now.
Mhm.
We
Yeah, we
have
got-
way more security people than a
you
tugboat should have
technically
normally.
You should have, yeah. All right, you're running down, just sprinting. Everybody else staying on the bridge, or I'm just trying to get the lay of the land.
Yes.
Yes.
They are neither
Okay.
security nor medical.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
I have
nobody's
ones
facing
in both
anything.
of those, and I'm the captain. I
That's
know what I'm
totally
saying
fine.
here.
All right, Enzo, you just sprint down. You're sprinting to cargo bay. You get there first. You
Okay.
definitely get there first. T-Rex is, T-Rex is booking it because she's always on duty, I guess. You get there. You can see
Just
through
sleeps standing
like
up.
the cargo bay. You can see through the door, right?
There's
Like the
usually a
door that-
window sometimes.
yeah. You can see through the door. Here's what you see. Okay, you guys are meaning it in a totally different way because of the complications. But you see a bloodbath inside the cargo room. There's 3 more dead people in the cargo room. They are like the worst kind of gutted and eviscerated, just destroyed. In the center of this, you see this thing. It looks like kind of like the Shredder, but if the Shredder was made out of like exoskeleton parts, basically, like it's just like plate, like insect plate, kind of all up it with little like hooked kind of biological blades coming out of it. Its face has one big kind of like mask over it. It doesn't appear to have a mouth in any way, shape, or form, and it's just hard all the way around, with the exception of like 2 insect-like eyes you can see kind of between the forehead kind of armor plating and the mouth armor plating. You're assuming that's where the mouth would be, but you're not sure.
Are there any living crew in the cargo bay?
Yeah, I mean, yes, there are. There's like, okay, so wait, 1, 2, 3. We were down. He was the 12th, so the 11. So we lost 2. We lost 3 before we dropped. That's 8. And 3 more. There's 5 up against the wall, just kind of like they don't know what to do. One of them's in the middle of the floor, just like they're covered in their crewmates' blood. It's a horror movie in there, and you can tell
Who's
they're
the
in shock.
transporter chief right now?
The transporter, I guess Eddie Teach. I don't have a transporter Teach NPC character for
Sure,
you.
that's fine.
So.
Teach, there's 5 humans in cargo bay 3. Beam them directly to the transporter pad and no other life forms.
Yar, Captain.
Can you distinguish
he
between?
Oh, he goes 5, Captain. I'm reading 6. That was not a pirate. Hold on a second. Yar, 5. I'm reading 6, maybe.
All right, there's 4 against the wall. Get those first.
Okay, he locks on and they beam out. At that point, the minute they start to beam out, this thing turns towards you. It sees you through the glass, like basically through the thing. It is not immediately, this thing is not stupid. It's not like a monster that's eating. It has intelligence.
Vent cargo bay 3 to space.
With the one other person who's alive?
Yeah.
Correction. Because of the way the vacuum of space works, I don't think they're alive.
No,
Oh, you meant before he vented it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
No, he's alive for a second. Teach, can you distinguish between the 2 that are flying out to space right now?
Hold on a second. You say vent cargo bay to Teach?
No, I do it on the control panel.
Oh, you do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was about to say, he's not going to do that shit.
shiny red candy-like button.
He's on probation. Like, this is his parole job. He ain't going to kill people.
Immediately, there's a bright light on the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Teach, I need you to grab the 2 life forms and leave them in the transporter buffer.
Oof. Okay. All right.
It takes at least 90 seconds to die in space if you know what you're doing.
Okay. Here's what happens. You've kind of come at me fast with a lot of information. Okay.
Yes.
So here's what happens. All right. You start to hit the buttons. As you start to hit you're hitting the button, the thing looks at you and just kind of like it rolls its shoulders, and then as space starts to vent, it just takes its hand and rips its own throat out. Like as it's being vented, just tears its throat out without question. without even a thought.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, so when you go, the two, and he's like, I'm only getting one, mate.
All right, get that one to the transporter bay.
He transports it to the transporter bay. But yeah.
I then close the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is its body out into space by now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, vacuum of space and all that.
Captain, there's a carcass out in space that was murdering people in the cargo bay. All that shit happened literally in 15 seconds.
Yeah, that was so fast. Like, T-Rex is now getting to you. Like, Dick Tog out. And, like, what's going on? Where's the fight?
He killed himself when I vented into space?
She goes, what?
Yeah. Once it's pressurized, we're going to go in and take a look at the bodies here. But Captain, the creature ripped its throat out when I vented Cargo Bay 3 to space, so it's outside.
I immediately look at Narc.
I immediately look at the captain.
Oh, I'm not gonna notice anybody looking. I'm just going through the sensor information that we have on all of this, like the life form. I'm just completely absorbed in all the data that we've got. Just looking at that.
Okay. Can lock? Is that you lock onto the thing that was vented out sensor with sensors?
Oh, me, Captain? Yes, I can probably do that. Yes, Captain. Wait, what was vented into space?
I don't know.
Oh, sure, I can find that out. That should be easy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do a standard, bioscan of
you're
things
not
near
gonna
the.
have to roll. It's just floating around outside, bumping into the windows. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
No,
It's gonna be not bumping into the windows. I don't want anything that got sent out to come back in.
Yeah, so I'll start doing all kinds of standard scans on it. Is there anything remotely standing out about this thing, or just otherwise I'm just transmitting the standard biological readouts to the captain's
Let's
console?
just lock. Can we lock onto that with the tractor beam and just leave it out there?
I don't want it on the ship. Just drag it through warp.
Listen, the last time we beamed a bunch of stuff on board, it went really badly. So let's keep stuff outside from now on.
According to these readings, it still went pretty badly.
Yeah, speaking of which,
We're 2 for
and
2.
medical.
Well, you're still conscious, I'm still conscious, and no one's on some kind of weird planet yet. So far, we're doing better.
But we have a bio team cleanup needed in the cargo bay.
Yeah.
Guys definitely handled this way differently than I thought you were going to. That's for sure. It had pros and cons. I'll say that right now.
Can I?
Complication. It's still alive.
Complication. Oh, we complicated the shit out of this.
Yeah. The complication was the
Recommend
minute you
full
started
power
talking
phaser
about making
blast,
tracks.
just in case.
Now it's crawling on the dome of the bridge.
It's all right. I have EVA specialties. I'm just going to go out and scrape it off the hull.
All right. Are you bringing it on the ship or not?
No.
That's
No.
I love this.
For all intents and purposes, we're carrying it like a deer on the hood.
As a crew, you guys have the mentality of a truck driver.
Absolutely.
Like, as a crew, you put that shit on my truck. You put that shit on the roof.
Hey, we were handpicked
drive a
for a
tow
lot
truck.
of reasons, and most of those reasons were not good.
Do you want to bring the possible regenerating murder machine onto the ship? Sure.
Not more than one.
No.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how are you going to drag it home? Just a tractor beam?
It's like the dog in Family Vacation. Just kind of leap to the bumper.
Right
Okay.
now,
No.
I'm
No.
tractoring it so that I
Particulars
know
about
where
this
it is. We'll figure this out.
Okay. What
Oh,
are
wait.
you doing then? What?
Oh
Say
wait,
it
wait.
again.
Actually, there was a continuity error. I've got to retcon that. Actually, this would be more like the aunt on the roof, not the dog on the bumper, because the dog got left behind, whereas the aunt actually came with them,
Yes, true.
The dog made
and
it for a minute.
was deceased by the time they actually attached it to the vehicle.
Also true.
So, so how are you going to tow this thing home? And are you going to still tow the rest of the ship home as well, since that is your job?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. What specific way are you collecting the alien? Because that's important depending on because of what the alien is.
The alien
That's why
is.
I need to know. That's why I'm hammering down on it. I need to know
Let's
exactly
see.
how you're going to
What's
drag
the
this thing
range?
home.
What's going? I want the alien held in a tractor beam about 1 kilometer away from the ship.
Do we have any medical isolation chambers?
Yeah, it's called a
Look at this.
tractor beam 1 kilometer from the ship.
I'm not sure.
Point to Aether.
I'm not sure
Point
if
to
these
Aether.
biological
Well,
specimens would survive subspace in a tractor beam. Sir.
Well, we gotta
Yeah, I
bring
don't
the
think-
ship, the other ship home in the tractor beam too, and hopefully that's gonna make it back.
Why don't we beam it back onto the other ship?
Yeah, see, when
And
we
then
beamed it
blow
off
that
the
up.
ship-
That's a great idea.
When we beamed it off the ship last time, it started murdering people. I recommend we keep it in a metal box.
Right, a
No electronics.
giant metal box that no longer has
No, like
anybody in it.
Like a torpedo casing. It's not
We
that.
don't have torpedoes, so we don't have torpedo casing.
Right. So while
Actually, we
Sure.
we didn't steal them, and we didn't ask about them, and we didn't see if they needed them, but we did procure some torpedoes at the.
we do have
few
a
days
whole
ago.
thing full.
Okay,
We do have a
at
whole.
this point,
Yeah.
At this point, you guys have argued about this long enough.
Yeah.
That Narc, you notice something about the creature. It is starting to kind of fall apart. Since
Okay.
you are monitoring it while you
Yeah.
guys are trying to figure out what to do with it, it's starting to kind of fall apart. It's already lost some of the armor plates off of itself.
I'm
Almost
just
like
going
it's
to
disintegrating. Not
intensify.
disintegrating, but
I'm going to intensify the scans so that I can watch the decomposition process like it was a fast forward of just something kind of rotting away in the woods that I was poking
Okay.
with a stick.
all right. Are you going to record that as well? I'm assuming.
What don't I record? Do I have to like state
Fair enough.
what I'm?
No,
okay.
no, you're fine.
Oh man. Okay.
Basically,
We
it
can
just
also still analyze the pattern buffer data coming off of the transporters.
Oh, but I'll relay that information to the captain. Captain, it appears that the I don't want to give it a name because then I'll be scared of it. But it seems to be decomposing at an increasing rate. I don't know if that's due to the condition, to the environmental conditions, or some natural type of process. But soon we won't have to worry about it. And I don't think any friends of it will be coming back to look for its body, as long as they know that it was decomposing. Do you think it has friends?
We'll just call it the entity until we learn.
just for the record,
Mm-hmm.
Narc, you actually do know the name of what these things are. It was in the story that you have in your Discord chat. Just let me know.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep. and
if you're
Not
keeping it
saying
to
it.
yourself, that's fine. I just want to make sure that because there was some, you know what I mean? Just making sure that
This is a dramatization. The names have been changed to protect. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, continue. Didn't mean to wreck the scene. I just want to make sure.
All right. Elle moves into position to walk onto the wreckage of the ship and send that what's left of that thing towards the sun.
Can do, sir.
Just fuck that thing. Okay. All right. All right.
As long
Okay.
as this isn't like a Superman 4 situation, we'll be in good shape.
It's the baby. No, it's not a Superman 4 situation. All right. That's it. You guys are heading back to the station, and that's it. That's all she wrote for the session tonight. Ending a little bit early. Sorry, everybody, but they handled shit quickly today. A change of pace from the Doug situation.
Find that very suspicious.
It turns out when you burn all the books, there's no problem. Oh, that's interesting. Burn it.
So that does complete episode 9, which is the unknown viciousness.
Oh boy. So we'll still find out if we either really got out of that or just sort of made. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Every day we don't get viciously murdered, we get to have another day. I mean, that's keeping track. We're doing pretty good.
Oh, next week or 2 weeks.
Oh boy.
The real question is, am I ever going to have you guys arrive at Frontier 1?
No. No,
Danielson,
we're just eventually going to run out of antimatter and end up adrift in space.
I would love to give you another mission where you had to tow that saucer around the whole time.
Oh god. We're just this like wagon train of like mission equipment. There's just like an alien head, half of a saucer section, like some crates.
Oh, that's great. That's absolutely great.
You actually are the only ship in the quadrant. It's not our fault. We only sent you.
That's great. Thanks to everybody playing. I hope everybody have fun, and thanks to everybody watching. I appreciate it.
Let me just put a STA in the chat. This will be back. This will be up on Friday morning as usual on OMG's YouTube channel.
I don't know why, if you've watched this long, you want to watch that too, but I'd love the view.
yeah, please do. At the very least, like and subscribe. You gotta say it, all right? It's contractual obligation.
You have to say it. Yeah,
Have
it's
to say it.
contractually obligated. If you're a Twitch or a YouTube person, they show up at your house and they're like,
It's in the contract.
what the fuck, man? You've got to ask people to subscribe to you. That's what you have to do. What we have to do is take your content and make money off of it.
You can't just say you have to smash it, ring it, and all of that.
Yes. Smash that like, baby. Comment and subscribe.
Woo! All right. Anyway,
Next 1,000 comments, I'll eat a gecko live. If Aether hits 1,000 subscribers before our next episode, I'll do the entire episode in the pirate voice. It's the entire one.
I don't know what I would do with that, but yes.
The subscribers or the pirate voice?
Yes. If I had 1,000 subscribers by then, one, that's very impressive, and two,
how many subscribers do you have right now?
None. I only have followers. You. That'd be a big thing.
Yeah,
you know what?
Sorry. I'm a YouTube guy.
If we hit that, we'll do the broadcast, but instead of in tabletop games, we'll do it in hot tubs.
I'll write a novel about Tinkers. If
Yes.
Aether hits 100 followers, I'll write a full novel about Tinklers, and once a week I will read a chapter of it.
Yep.
In
All right.
voice.
In Tinker's voice. I can't top that. So, yeah, do the thing.
So
I'm
follow Aether.
Yeah.
Aether.
I'm
If you
gonna
want
let
more
everybody get back to their potential sleep. So thanks everybody again. I will go sign off. So say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I have to restart that. It's so annoying. Anyway, it's been great. I'm still not sure if we survived that, or if some weird, scary bug thing is gonna jump out of somebody's chest and kill us all at the beginning of the next episode. We'll find out in 2 weeks, so come see us then. I'll be on tomorrow doing... I don't know what. Probably more building. But for now, I'm gonna go eat some cake. And hope everyone has a lovely evening. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. I'm stealing everybody's outros.